We have secured our system in what we call an end-to-end security solution.
In the run-up to the 2017 general elections in Kenya, a man named Chris Msando emerged as a figure who sent shivers down the spines of many politicians, especially those who wanted to gain power through the back door. He held the keys to the Data Electronic Register and KM's kit at the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission, IEBC, making him the face of technology at the organization. Just 8 days before the elections, his life was tragically cut short when his lifeless body was found dumped in a forest along Kikuyu in Kiambu County. Chris Msando's death sent shockwaves throughout the nation, as many Kenyans speculated that he was assassinated by politicians who he had steadfastly refused to bow down to in the lead-up to the elections.
The murder of Chris Msando, who was IEBC's IT director, is a cold-hearted crime that goes very high up. IEBC and Jubilee are partners in this murder.
But how did Chris Msando, the man responsible for overseeing crucial ICT processes at the IEBC, meet his untimely demise? Let's dive deeper into the event that led Chris Msando into his slaughterhouse.
Hello, my name is Chief Okuzo from Plug TV.
Now, the backdrop of this story is the 2017 general elections in Kenya. The IEBC was tasked with organizing free and fair elections, and its team of commissioners, including Wafula Chebukati, Roslyn Akombe, Ezra Chiloba, and Chris Msando, among others, were responsible for ensuring the electoral process ran smoothly. Chris Msando in particular played a pivotal role in overseeing key ICT processes, including the audit of the register of voters, making him the linchpin of the IEBC technological operations. As the election's date neared, Chris Msando's role became increasingly prominent, with multiple media houses seeking his insights on the preparedness for free and fair elections. Msando exuded confidence in the electoral system's integrity, ensuring Kenyans that he wouldn't succumb to pressure from those who sought to manipulate the system for their own gain.
So we have put a lot of things in place to ensure that technology works for us on election day. But again, in case of failure, we have also put in place accountability mechanisms to resort to other modes of identification or resource transmission for that matter.
It appeared that Msando was resolute and impervious to external influence, even from the government itself. However, not knowing his every word was being carefully monitored by his enemies. Before his tragic death, Chris Msando had reported receiving multiple death threats, alerting the police to the danger he perceived. The then police spokesperson, Charles Owino, confirmed that he had advised Msando to seek police assistance after he shared information about the threats. He reported the matter to the police but did not make a follow-up. He told me he was too busy and that the threats had subsided in the past week, Owino stated. Detectives from the Central Police Station attempted to obtain further statements from Chris Msando but were unsuccessful. Msando had also provided them with 2 numbers from which the threatening messages had originated. His family and colleagues also noted that the threats were related to his work. Despite these threats, Chris Msando continued with his duties, unaware that a sinister plot was unfolding. On July 28, 2017, just 8 days before the general elections, Msando did not return home, and his vehicle was discovered on Uhuru Highway at 2:24 a.m. the following day. Strangely, the vehicle, which initially contained 2 occupants, a male and a female, was later seen on Bunyala Road with only a male occupant who did not resemble Chris Msando. The vehicle was eventually found abandoned in Roysambu on Sunday night, the same day the IEBC issued a statement about his disappearance. Former Gatundu South Member of Parliament Moses Kuria had posted a photo of Msando's vehicle on social media, insinuating that Msando was having an illicit rendezvous with a woman in Roysambu while the nation was anxiously searching for him. So this is Chris Msando's vehicle right now here at Roysambu. The idiot is enjoying sweet time with a woman, and the story was that he is privy to rigging and he can't be found. Verily, verily, I say unto you, Raila, you will not burn this country, not when I am alive, Moses Kuria said as he shared a photo of him standing next to Chris Msando's vehicle. All the self-proclaimed sleuths tried to piece together the puzzle of Chris Msando's mysterious disappearance. Different theories emerged, with some suggesting that he might have been abducted from his car on Bunyala Road and replaced with another individual who drove it towards Nyayo Stadium. Tragically, Chris Msando and a woman believed to be his girlfriend were later discovered brutally murdered, their bodies dumped in Kikuyu Forest in Kiambu County. Kenya's chief government pathologist Johansen Oduor confirmed that Msando died from strangulation and had incisions on his right arm, while the rest of his body remained intact. The circumstances surrounding his death sparked intense speculations, with some suggesting that powerful figures within the government were responsible. Opposition leader Raila Odinga and his team contended that Msando was likely murdered by political opponents who sought to rig the elections in their favor.
The murder of Chris Msando, who was IBC's IT director, is a cold-hearted crime that goes very high up. IBC and Jubilee are partners in this murder.
IEBC Chair Wafula Chebukati demanded justice and labeled Msando's death as a murder, while also advocating for a post-mortem examination to determine the exact cause of death. The shocking nature of Msando's demise left many Kenyans questioning whether the IEBC could indeed deliver free and fair elections. Amidst the uncertainty, one member of the IEBC Commission, Roslyn Akombe, appeared to hold critical information. She claimed that Chris Msando had been lured into a deadly trap by his own colleagues. Although she did not name names, Akombe revealed that she had received threats from the commissioner's former CEO, Ezra Chiloba, due to her intentions to testify about Msando's mysterious death. On July 29th, I stated that I would testify at an independent judicial inquest into the murder of my colleague Chris. I received this email from Ezra Chiloba, former CEO of IEBC Kenya. It confirms my call for an inquiry. Kenyans deserve the truth. I owe it to you, Akombe said. She shared a screenshot of an email she allegedly received from Chiloba, which read, "Do not attempt to rewrite history. Our silence is not your license." Months later, former Gatundu South MP Moses Kuria, who had close ties to the government at that time, made startling revelations. He claimed that the 2017 elections were rigged and implicated himself along with others who are now aligned with President Ruto's camp in guarding former President Kenyatta's votes and manipulating the elections in his favor.
Mheshimiwa wa Maua, Mheshimiwa Alice Wahome, Mheshimiwa Faith Getau, sisi ndio tulikuwa tunashidia Uhuru kura na sisi ndio tulikuwa tunamwibia kura.
In the annals of Kenyan history, Chris Msando's murder remains an unsolved mystery, and the only one who seems to hold the key to the truth is Roslyn Akombe. As Kenya moves forward, the shadows of that tragic day continues to cast a long and haunting presence over its political landscape. That is it for now. Thanks for watching. Let's meet next time. Bye-bye.